Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunkissed. My name is Courtney. Today we're going to be getting into Fruits Basket Season 3, Episode 10. Last we left off was a crazy, emotional kind of episode. Akito changed? Yes? No? Maybe? We're about to find out, I guess. There's only a few episodes left of the season. Kyo kissed Toru. Yay! And Kurono's okay. He's gonna be okay, which is good. And I can't believe it, but I actually totally forgot that he was hurt and we hadn't figured out what had happened to him. So I'm very glad that they told us that he's gonna be fine. Yep, that's it. I am so ready to get in this episode. So let's do just that.
If only it could have been possible to go through life without any missteps, without anxiety or fear.
Preach.
Or it didn't hurt anyone. If only things had been different. If I'd taken a better path. Without any wrong turns or regrets.
Yu-Yu? So Kimmy's been wondering forever about that Honda girl? What exactly is she to you?
She's his mom.
She's his mom.
So what's that mean? Is she his girlfriend?
No, just do your job, dude. She's his mom.
I don't understand. Kyung's not at the creepy writer's house. And he hasn't shown his face around here either. What is going on with him?
Do you go back to the dojo?
Especially since Toru refuses to say anything about him.
Toru gave us the 1-minute summary of how she ended up here. Of what happened between her and Akito Soma.
But it's my fault. I'm the reason she got hurt.
But Toru doesn't believe that her fall was anyone's fault.
Also,
Wasn't just the
I heard
fall.
about you and Kurono. You should know he's here too. He's here because I stabbed him. But even so, he won't blame me. And now,
You're a woman, aren't you?
And more complicated than that. It was the realization that I was the outsider here.
Is she gonna go see
I've
him?
been polishing a single day's memories like they were some diamond. That's what hurt the most.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd come.
Why not?
I spoke with Akito, right? Truth is, there's one last thing I need to do for her.
What?
I need to leave. If I stay, she'll never forgive herself.
Well, in that case, go wherever you want to. Doesn't matter to me. I'll follow anywhere. It's fine. I don't mind. If you need time, I can wait. But from now on, I'll be more than just a footnote.
And still no Kyo. I wonder where he ran off to.
I wonder if he went.
Welcome home. Wait.
Oh.
What? See? Did I forget to lock up after us again? Seriously? How's Honda? Good? Yeah. They're releasing her this afternoon. Great news. I'm glad. What do you suppose that was?
Is that Kyo?
That? Oh, I see.
Is he on the roof?
Where the door was unlocked. I get that he has his own pain and his own reasons. But as far as I'm concerned, they don't matter even the tiniest little bit right now. Where were you? As Honda's being released today.
Say what you want. Me being here would hurt her. It's better if she has you.
Oh, so that's how it is.
I figured that was coming.
Oh, Alice, this is what comes of living with two boys. Hey.
It's having flashbacks of season 1.
You can't protect her from what? You think you should catch her her before she falls off a cliff? Yeah, that'd be amazing. But who the hell are you? Do you think you're some kind of superhero?
Shut up! I didn't say that, and it's not what I think. Yeah, sure, I bet somebody like you could pull that off. But if I could be like you, I already would be. I wanted that. To be you.
Go to hell! Go to hell! So did I! That's what I wanted. To be like you. I admired you. You had to go and say it first! Easily, like it's nothing! Screw you! Screw you!
Say what? That he loved her?
You're you. I'm me. And we can never be anything more. And face who you are. You did protect her! You protected her just fine, dumbass! Maybe it doesn't mean much, making somebody smile. But when you're with her, Miss Honda looks so happy. Do you seriously think I could do that? Open your eyes and realize there are things only you can do! Don't make her cry! Get your damn act together! Why are you just sitting there? The guy you claim to admire gave you a pep talk. Get out there and do something about it.
Things only I can do. That's right. Before I see her, there's another stop I need to make.
Grave?
I'll understand. I'm sure of it.
Why, because his bond
I'm
broke?
happy to be the first one you told about your curse breaking.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
She sounds so grown up. I don't like it.
This means I'm not a member of the Zodiac anymore. Does that bother you?
Hiro-chan, what about you? Being near me, is it hard since I'm still possessed and you're not?
No, it's...
Huh? That's cute.
He's going to Master to apologize. Oh, his dad?
Said you could let him in here!
Jeez.
I'm sorry, but he...
Why'd you come?
Drinking. Isn't it a bit early in the day for that?
What do you know? I work plenty. Plenty! Admit you killed her! You won't get away with this just because you didn't physically hurt her. You're guilty.
I feel sick.
You deserve
Get
the
your act
darkness
together.
that you've caused. If it weren't for you, then
Yeah,
she never
you're
would have.
right. It's my fault.
He admitted it! He finally admitted it! I heard it with my own ears. Hey!
Now what are you going to do?
Tell them to come and get him immediately.
Yes, sir.
You'll be locked up for the rest of your life.
I refuse. I won't go in there. Not ever. That's why I came. To make that clear to you. There's someone that I want to be with.
What are you talking about? It's ridiculous. Everyone knows you're unforgivable.
Not everyone.
Someone like you, living like a normal person? Monster! Filth! Accept your fate and spend the rest of your days inside a cage like a beast! Atone for your crime! What a complete and utter wreck my life has become! It would never have happened if not for you! If not for her, giving birth to a freak! You're a monster! I'll never forgive you, Ted! Never!
Get out of my sight.
I never want to see you again. Either of you!
Those words,
He blamed the mom too, huh?
you said them before. To Mom.
Are you trying to pin your crime on me? It isn't my fault. You drove her to depression. You're the reason she died. It
I'm
wasn't
not so
me.
sure.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Pretty sure it was probably your
It isn't my
abuse.
fault. You're the monster.
I was too young to understand what you must have felt. I won't claim I would have realized as I got older, but I'll never know now. We'll never find out. Because you died. I wish you hadn't died. I wish you hadn't given up and thrown yourself away. While I'm still alive, I'll try.
someone go and fetch him like his father wants?
It's fine. I'll go myself. There's something to tell his father anyway. Kyo is free. I'm destroying that cottage.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes, you old hag.
And you think his father will accept it?
No. But I've made up my mind.
Maybe you can change in the blink of an eye, but I can't. I spent 60 years building the life that I have now. I simply can't walk away from it.
Then don't. Stay exactly where you are. Do what you want.
We fail. We stumble. We get lost. We make mistakes. The path is there. We just have to keep walking it.
Margie, what's wrong? No, this is out of the blue, but could we meet? There's something I want to give you.
Where are you right now?
One station away from the school.
Wait there. I'm headed your way. Please, wait for me. I
Oh,
want to see you.
I love them.
After what I said, will she still accept me?
You know she will.
And me? Do I still love her?
Yes, you do.
How much do I? Wait. None of that matters. I just love her so much.
Oh, not quite the reaction he wanted. I'm sure.
She was trying out for the track team.
At this point, but laugh.
You can't hear, but I'm laughing on the inside.
I'm faster than you are, damn it! I won't let you go. Jeez! You shouldn't be sprinting the second you get out of the hospital! How much I want her.
Okay, episode 10 of season 3 of Fruits Basket. This was such a great episode. Probably, maybe all around one of my favorites of the season so far. It started off with Akito pretty much telling Uechan and Hanajima everything. Like, Toru apparently had told them, I think Arisa said that Toru gave a 1-minute rundown of Akito. And so then they finally met her, and she told everything, said everything's my fault, and she knew about Uechan and Kurano, and she said, he's here if you want to see him, he's a patient, I stabbed him. And Uechan hugged her, and I think Akito was very, very surprised that so many people are so willing to forgive. I feel like this whole Akito turnaround thing happened maybe a little bit quick. And I don't read manga, so I don't know if it happened that quick then. Although it's kind of on par for the show with Toru meeting one of the Zodiacs and kind of not necessarily changing them 180, but getting them basically in one episode to kind of see the light, so to speak. Now, Akito does seem fairly depressed about her action. She does seem pretty remorseful. I really didn't think that this show could make me turn around on Akito. I'm not completely turned around because she has done a whole bunch of crazy stuff, unnecessary stuff, regardless of how you were brought up. But I like when villains are redeemed. So that's, I feel like that's, I like, as much as I don't necessarily like how quick it happened. I understand that this is a shorter season, but I do like where they're going with it. I didn't see it coming, which is nice. And then we had the whole Kyo and Yuki fight, where Yuki was basically, saying like, how dare you? How could you run away from her? And he said something to the effect like, I can't believe that you said it first. And I don't know, I'm assuming that he's saying, I can't believe you told her you loved her first, or something like that. That's the only thing I can think of that Kyo has said to Toru, and Yuki hasn't. Has he said out loud that he loved her? I'll have to go back. I don't know. I know he said it a lot in his head, and we've heard it, and we know, but I'm not sure. I don't know that Kyo has said it to Yuki. Not Yuki, Toru, out loud. Unless he's talking about something else, telling her first. I don't know what that means. Unless it's telling... They were kind of showing... I think in that part, they were kind of showing flashbacks of the hat. So maybe he was talking about, I can't believe you told her that story first about the hat. And then Kyo was like, you took that from me. She saw you with my hat, and I was supposed to wanted to be the one to save her that day, and you stole that from me. And and then they both just kind of were like, I want to be like you. Well, I wanted to be like you. And then Yuki beat up on him, and Kyo let him. And then Yuki was like, what are you doing here? Like, I just gave you this pep talk. I just gave you an ass beating and a pep talk. What are you doing here? Go get her. Go do something about it. And then he was like, so he walked out, and I thought he was going to see her, but he went to go see his dad. And I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to accomplish with going to see his dad. Because, he did say that it was his fault, but I don't know if that's why he went. Did he go to try and have a civil conversation with his dad? Did he really think that was going to go over well? But he did find out, too, that it was really kind of all his dad's fault, that what happened to the mom and how he, was treated. He had said, I can't remember the exact words that his dad had said, but it triggered a memory of Kyo overhearing a fight that his dad and his mom were having, and that he had heard those words before, but he had heard them his dad not saying it to him. And then, so his dad was pretty much abusive in the fact that he's not taking responsibility for being the second half of making Kyo, basically. But, there's nothing, in my opinion, there's nothing to apologize for, because, I understand the Zodiac story, this version of the Zodiac story. I don't know how many versions there are, but the one that they tell where, the cat's the outsider, and he's a monster because he has his true form and that kind of stuff. But I think all the parents should be like Momoji's mom. Just loving, caring, and say, oh, I love cats. Just like Hito's mom said to him, oh, I love sheep. I guess with being the parents of the cat is the complete opposite of being the parents of the rat, which obviously is why they hate each other. The rat is looked upon as the favorite. The cat is looked upon as a monster that needs to be caged. Speaking of cages, Akito told that one old servant lady that she's getting rid of that cage. She's going to destroy that cottage where the cat has always kind of been held. So that's nice. Then are they trying to do a redemption of that old lady too? Because I think that's a little too far for me. Akito is enough, okay? I don't know if I can feel sorry for that old lady. She's just very mean. But anyway, I don't know what they're trying to do. But or if we'll see her at all again, ever. Akito told her she could do whatever she wants. She can live her life. So I don't know if that means she doesn't have to be a servant anymore, or she has the right to now be happy with what she's doing. She can go to the outside. I think she said she had never seen the outside world. She for sure never lived on the outside world. So maybe a whole bunch of these somas who are in and around the estate will venture out. I don't know. Uechan and Kurano talked, and they had a nice little chat, and Arisa said that he can take his time, but she's not going to be a footnote anymore, and she's going to follow him wherever he decides to go. He said he needed to do one more thing before one more thing before he could be with her or what, but he's going to go, he's going to leave, I guess he's meaning he's going to leave the estate. He's going to leave being by Akito's side, because if he doesn't, then she would never forgive herself. And she needs time away. She needs time away for sure from probably just anybody. She needs to learn how to be by herself and love herself. She needs to get to know herself. She's always had people either doting on her or hating on her or being bonded to her, but not really wanting to be. So she has a lot of things that she needs to figure out before she can truly be happy and move on. And I really hope that this turnaround for her continues. I have a feeling that it probably will. It's probably going to be a happily ever after for just about everybody. I hope. And then we had Machi calling Yuki, and I'm not exactly sure why she was calling him, and he didn't stick around really to hear the reason. He didn't care. He said, "You just stay right there. I want to come be where you are." So he's on his way to Machi, and she said she was like a block from the school. So I don't know. She had something in her hand, but I don't know if it was just a purse or what. But and then we had Kyo going to see Toru at the hospital, and of course Hanajima and Uechan were gonna take her home, and then Kyo and Toru saw each other, and Toru just bolted. And Kyo is currently running after her. And so I'm hoping that we get to see that little reunion, which I'm sure we will see some kind of reunion with those two. And he better freaking tell her how he feels. Damn it. Anyway, he knows how she feels, and he feels the same way. So they need to really just talk and figure out what their next steps are going to be. They're very young, and they seem to be very much in love with each other, which is good. I was really, really, really hoping that those two would end up together. The very first season, I was a Toru and Yuki shipper. The second season, I was for sure a Kyo and Toru shipper, and I'm definitely that still, especially knowing how they both feel. It's obvious that, and then Yuki in the last season had said that he looks at her like a mother figure. He doesn't even call her Toru. Has he ever called her Toru? I can't remember. I know he calls her Miss Honda or Miss Honda, but yeah, this is a really good episode. And I can't wait to see where we go from here. I'm interested to see what Akito is going to, what the conversation is going to be like between Akito and Kyo's dad. I'm assuming that she's going to tell him that he's free, he's not going to be locked up, and he's just going to have to deal with it. It is what it is. So I don't know. I don't know how his dad is going to react. I'm pretty sure he's going to react the same way that he reacted with Kyo. Is he going to lash out at Akito? Does he feel like he can? Will Akito let him? I don't know. Yeah, great episode. Very much looking forward to the next one. Sucks I have to wait a week. I did get around to watching this on time. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to get full, uncut, and early reactions to all my videos, you can at patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. You can get up to, I believe, 4 weeks early. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can probably go ahead and watch the rest of the season on Patreon. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye.